Okay, my name is Terry Lynn Carter. I grew up east of Lisbon most of my life. I lived about 2 years in Valley City in 1965 and 67 and returned back to our original home farm east of Lisbon in about 67, 68. My parents were Alan and Arlene Reinke. My mother grew up by Lake Ashtabula. Her last name was Hass, and my father's name was Alan Herbert Reinke. My mom's name was Arlene Hass. I had 9 siblings. My oldest brother died in 1973, and my parents had a young child that died very young age, a month old. And I had a brother Steve and Reggie, Jeff, Brad, Melody, Brenda, and Debbie. And I live currently on my childhood homestead. The original farmhouse is no longer there, but my father moved a different house here in 1998. And what's that? I did have 2 homes growing up that I remember. My first home that I lived in is on the homestead where I live now that burnt down. And then my father moved a home onto Highway 27 before Highway 27 was even paved. He moved the big white house down where the cross is, east of And I found my husband John, got married, had Johnny, and we've been married for 35 years, and raising my children has been an amazing task. Okay. Austin is my oldest boy, and he is a Reinke. Amanda is my 3rd child. She's a Reinke, and Joey, or wait. Okay, Austin was my firstborn. He is the oldest. Him and Amanda were 13 months apart. Then came Amanda. Then came Joey. Joey had cancer when he was 3.5 years old. I was a single mom when he had cancer, and it was all at the same time when I met my husband John, and then we had Johnny. They were all great kids. One year we went out to California, and my brother Brad was a senior in high school, and it was at Christmas time, and we had a 1972 station wagon. We loaded her up, we went to California. And my favorite teacher, I would have to say, my favorite teacher was Mr. Henderson. Mr. Henderson, when I was in the 5th grade, I was just going into the 5th grade. It was a summer before I went into the 5th grade. My brother passed away in a horrible car accident. He was 23, he had just kind of come home from Vietnam, and he was in a horrible car accident. And I don't know if you know, but the 70s were a pretty wild time, especially for people that were in the service. They weren't welcomed home very much. And I answered the call in the middle of the night that my brother had passed. And Mr. Henderson didn't even know me. And he came out to our farm and introduced himself as my teacher, and yeah, I'll always remember him for that. He was my homeroom teacher, and I really liked him. And it's kind of ironic now because him and Joey kind of have the same type of backgrounds with the war and stuff, so